Welcome to White Hat Developers. Here we offer a free and structured software engineering class. This class is dedicated to all aspiring software engineers out there. Are you just starting out your software engineering journey? This class is meant for all levels of learners, students, professionals who wish to dive into software development and may not know how to go about it. Software engineering is not a difficult career path and accommodates anyone, both male and female. I was once a CS student, so most of the things you'll be learning here is not something you usually learn in school. As you follow this class, you will no longer feel lost as an aspiring software engineer. You'll be learning both the theoretical and the practical aspects of software development. You'll also be asked some questions based on what you've learned to build your understanding on the knowledge you've just acquired. Because our aim is to enhance your practical skill before graduating or career change, we will only emphasize a little on theory. This lesson will help you understand the evolution of programming language, reason for its popularity, and the current programming language needed to learn in this era. You will understand how software development moved from monolithic to cross-platform. You will be confident in learning any language of your choice because you will have full understanding of why that programming language is important. You will learn about tools and technologies required to build a full functional application. At the end of this class, you will have full understanding of software development and you'll be able to build any application, be it web, mobile, or desktop application. At the very start, we will cover web application development, then move to mobile development, and then desktop development, focusing on cross-platform tools like React Native, Flutter, Electron, Qt, and API framework like Node.js, Django, Laravel, Spring Boot, ASP.NET Core, Gin, and much more. We have a range of developers who are experts in this field and are willing to give this knowledge for free. My aim is for you to know the reason why you are learning a programming language and not to learn it because a friend told you to or a developer asked you to. Also guiding you through your journey of becoming a software engineer. Without wasting our time, let's begin the class. I have just 30 minutes to conclude this class, after which I will head out for work. This is our first software development class, and this playlist is the theory part which explains all you need to know about software development. Looking at the slide, by my right hand side we have our objective. At the end of the class, you should have full understanding of what software engineering is. You should be able to identify who a software developer is. You should be able to define software development. You should know the types of software, and you should be able to categorize softwares under application softwares. On the main screen, we have our topic, which is software engineering. Now, what is software engineering? Software engineering is simply the process of designing, building, testing, and maintaining software systems using structured method and best practice. It combines the following skills, which include programming, problem solving, system design, testing, and maintenance. Each of these skills are acquired as you begin your software journey. First, you build your programming skill by learning the basic rule of programming language. Whichever programming language you choose at the end of the class, you will have established full understanding of the use of the language in software development. You practice by writing small programs and building simple projects. As you build this project, you start improving your problem-solving skill unknowingly because you will learn how to break problems into smaller parts before writing programs to solve them. And as you do this, you are also learning how to plan and organize parts of your project, which is system design in play. Finally, as each part of your project is being completed, you will test them for bugs. Maintenance is required as your user grow and updates becomes necessary. In our next slide, we have that a software developer is a professional who turns idea into working software by writing code. When you become a software developer, you'll be listening to a lot of ideas from your clients. Don't be too excited because these ideas are problems being laid down for you to analyze and devise a means to solve them. And you can only solve them by writing code to build a real software which will be used by the whole world and can be a web application or even a mobile application. Now, a software is a set of instructions that tells a computer or device what to do. When you write your code, which is then put together to form a software, when it runs, the device which you run it on sees it as an instruction or task it should perform. Now, let's move to the next slide. In the next slide, we have the types of software. From what you can see, we have the system software and the application software. The system software are software that manages hardware and system resources and include operating system like Windows and Macintosh operating system. Mind you, whenever you hear macOS, the full meaning is Macintosh operating system. Think of the system software like the software which lays the foundation for other softwares to run on. It kind of provides the resources needed to run the software you build. So let's say you build an Android application. If the Android operating system is not yet installed in your phone, the Android application you built cannot be used. Why do you think you can't install an Android app in an iPhone? Because the iPhone don't have the resources to run your Android application. Application software, on the other hand, are designed to help user perform specific tasks and are categorized into web application, mobile application, and desktop application. Application softwares are softwares you'll be building which are to run on specific platforms. So like we said about the system software, they are most times known as the operating system, though the utility software and drivers are important to be mentioned as part of the system software. The operating system will be termed in our context as the various platforms our application software will be running on. So we have platform like Android platform for Android application, iOS platform for iOS application, Windows platform for Windows application, macOS platform for Mac application, Linux platform for Linux application, and then we have the server for web application. As a software developer, you will build applications that run on different platforms. Web application. Web application are application that runs in a web browser. Example, we have canva.com like we have on our screen. The next is mobile application. They are application that runs on mobile devices. Example, Android app or iOS app. Lastly, we have desktop application, and they are applications that are installed on computer. Example, we have Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel. To round up today's class, we have few questions to answer. Provide the correct answer in the comment section. If the answer is A for number 1, just type 1A. Alright, number 1 question says, which statement best explains the relationship between software engineering and software development? A says software engineering focus only on coding while software development avoid coding. Is that true? Software engineering uses structured methods to guide software development. Software development include hardware design and repairs. Software engineering is only concerned with testing software. Software development is limited to mobile application. Provide the correct answer in the comment section. Number 2 says, a software developer creates an online design tool that works only inside a web browser, like canva.com. Which combination correctly describes the software type and platform? A. System software desktop application. B. Application software mobile application. C. Application software web application. D. System software web application. D. E. Desktop software system software. This should be our last question. Why are operating systems like Windows and macOS classified as system software? A. They help users write documents and spreadsheets. B. They are installed only on mobile phones. C. They manage hardware and system resources. D. They are designed for browsing the internet. And E. They are used only by software developers. All right, so I'll be expecting to see your answers in the comment section. Congratulations and thank you for staying to the end of the class. There's a lot to learn, and if you're not subscribed to White Hat Developers, then subscribe because this is what we are here for to help you understand the concept of software development.